and it's a big fat no for me, okay? I just don't think that it belongs on your face, and that's just my personal prerogative. Emphasis on clean towel, because you cannot do all of that work in the shower and come out of the shower and use a dirty towel. This scrub is a powerhouse. I'm gonna get into how I use it for optimal results in a moment. It's the same with your body. You should double cleanse your body. That area a bit whiter than necessary, because it does do that as well. Then by all means, you can, stick to the kojie sand soap. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time catching one of my videos or stopping by on my channel, a big round of applause for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Fathia. I make lifestyle, beauty, and self-development content here on YouTube. You're gonna love it here. So consider hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you can be the first to get notified when I post something new. Today's video is going to be about hyperpigmentation, as you can already tell from the topic of the video. In today's video, we'll be discussing hyperpigmentation, my personal experience with hyperpigmentation, and how I think the best way to approach treating hyperpigmentation is. Now, hyperpigmentation is something that a lot of dark-skinned women or people generally go through. For a lot of people, it could be on the knees, on the elbows, on the hands and feet. For some people, it's in the underarms and in their lady area, just your private area generally. And it's something that a lot of people struggle with in terms of how to approach treating it, or how to just generally approach getting even-toned skin in those areas. For me personally, I've dealt with hyperpigmentation in all of these areas except for my hands and feet. Now, if you've done any research about hyperpigmentation and how to treat it, you would have seen many things from home remedies with mixing honey and stuff together. So the popular orange bar soaps, the kojic acid bar soaps, I have also attempted using those bar soaps to treat hyperpigmentation, and it's a big fat no for me, okay? The active substance in this soap is kojic acid, and kojic acid is supposed to, brighten skin or make, whatever area you're using it on lighter. My personal experience with the kojic acid soaps is, guys, there was even a time that I attempted using kojic acid soap, bar soap, on my face. I'm not going to get into what happened to my face now, but it was a horrible experience. I was loving it at first because it seemed to be clearing my old acne spots up, but it didn't end well. We're going to drop that now because we're not talking about my face in today's video. We're talking about body hyperpigmentation. When I did attempt the kojic acid bar soaps for my body hyperpigmentation, it did do what they said it was going to do. It did start to even out, the areas of my body that I was using it on. What they failed to tell me was that it could irritate my skin and that I had to continue using it. You can never stop using it because I call it a steroid soap, because the moment you stop using it, you're on the road back to square one. You will start to get hyperpigmentation in those areas again. It's not a lasting solution in my opinion. It's something that if you don't have access to it by any chance, or you travel without it, or you're in a place where they don't have it, you're in trouble, because now you're going to start to notice that those areas start to become darker. So it's something that your skin basically becomes dependent on. So if you're using the kojie sand soap or the kojic acid bar soaps and it's working for you, and you feel like it's something that you'll always be able to get your hands on, and it's doing what it's supposed to do for you, and it's not irritating you, or it's not, making that area a bit whiter than necessary, because it does do that as well, then by all means you can, stick to the kojie sand soap, because what works for person A might not work for person B. I'm fully aware of that. But if you're looking for a long-lasting solution to body hyperpigmentation, something that's kinder to your skin and less harsh, to your skin, you want to continue watching this video. After trying the kojie sands and it didn't work for me, I just decided that I wanted to explore something that, one, wasn't harsh, and that, two, will provide me long-lasting solutions. And so I'm going to take you through my hyperpigmentation routine from when I take a shower to when I get out of the shower, until when I go about the rest of my day or night. I'm going to first of all talk about my hyperpigmentation shower routine. When I take a bath, like, you know how when we're talking about skincare for the face, we talk about double cleansing, right? We talk about cleansing your face more than once, maybe using an oil-based cleanser first, and then going in with your actual face cleanser that, you know, has whatever active ingredients or active substances that treat whatever it is you're trying to treat with the skin on your face. It's the same with your body. You should double cleanse your body. Sometimes I even triple cleanse depending on what kind of day I've had and how my body is feeling or how clean or unclean I'm feeling. Sometimes I clean 3 times. Now, for my shower routine, when I first get in the shower, I turn on the shower and I just let the water run through my body for a few minutes. What that does is it gets your body ready to properly take the soap and it's like, especially if you have dry skin, right? It's just you're taking soap and your sponge and you're just lathering it straight onto skin that's not exactly moist. So maybe just a short while, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, I just stand under the shower and just allow my body to get properly saturated with water. That's a really important step if you're trying to get the best out of your shower routine, because you want your body to be properly moisturized, to be properly hydrated before you start to wash your body. That way you even get the dirt on, the oil, the greases. You get in there better and you're able to get it off. Now let's go to what I use for my first cleanse. For my first wash, honestly, I'm just going with the simplest bar soap you could possibly think of. It's called Kirk's. I'm sitting a bit far away from my camera, so if I watch this video and I see that you can't really see it, I'm just going to grab a picture and put it on the screen for you. But it's called Kirk's Castile soap. I don't know how that word is pronounced, but it's just a really basic, clean, white bar of soap that has been around for a while. It says it's since 1839. It could really just be a Dove or a Dual or a Palmolive. It's really just, you know, any simple clean bar soap that you can find in the store. And it's just a white bar that just looks like just basic white bar soap. This has a very small hint of mint, I feel like. It just gives me that refreshing, clean feel. After I'm done with my bar soap cleanse, it's a day that I'm scrubbing. I try to scrub twice or thrice a week. This depends on how I'm feeling, how my skin is feeling. Of course, concentrating in the areas that we're experiencing hyperpigmentation for, you know, better results. You know, I concentrate on my elbows. You could honestly use any scrub that you prefer. The scrub that I'm currently using and loving, that's actually doing wonders for my hyperpigmentation and just for my skin in general, is from Naturium. It's the Naturium KP Body Scrub and Mask. This mask is an AHA, BHA, PHA body exfoliator. It is fragrance free. It has 8% glycolic acid, 0.5% salicylic acid, and 2% PHA, plus some jojoba esters. This scrub is a powerhouse. I'm gonna get into how I use it for optimal results in a moment. I'm gonna grab a photo of it and put it on the screen again because I'm sitting a bit far away from my camera. After my first cleanse, I apply the scrub to my body, concentrating on my problem areas again, the areas that I have hyperpigmentation and that I'm trying to clear. And I don't just rinse it off my body immediately. These active ingredients in this scrub need to sit on your skin for a while in order for them to be able to do anything for you. What I do is, after I'm done scrubbing my body and of course concentrating on the areas where I have hyperpigmentation, I let it sit on my skin for at least 5 minutes. I just sit there. I mean, not all showers have like a pedestal where you can sit, but I do have a pedestal in my shower where I can just sit. I sit there. I don't have a timer or anything, so I just mentally time it and I just sit there for a moment, just sitting and just allowing the AHAs and the BHAs in this scrub to do what they're supposed to do. And then after about 5 minutes, I get up and I rinse off. Now this routine is for scrub day. On a day when I'm not scrubbing my skin, I've gone in with the bar soap. My second cleanse will just be with a regular shower gel. It could be any shower gel of choice. I have a few that I use, but the one that I'm loving the most currently, I've mentioned it on this channel before, it is the Naturium again. Coincidentally, a few of the products I'm going to be sharing today are from Naturium. I'm still loving it. It is still doing what it's supposed to do. And I think that it is a very, very huge part of my body hyperpigmentation clearing journey. I think that it's contributing largely to the progress that I've been experiencing. It's the Naturium Perfecto Salicylic Acid Body Wash. This body wash promises to smooth, soften, and renew for more even looking skin, and it's fragrance free. What I do is I take this, I don't put this into my sponge. First of all, if you're using any body stuff that has active substances, active ingredients, if you want to call it that, you don't put it straight into your sponge, because your sponge or your loofah or whatever you use to take your shower just soaks everything up. So I put it on my hand and I rub it on my body. I put it all over my body. I saturate my entire body with it, my neck. I make sure that everywhere is covered in this wash. And I wait a moment, I wait a few minutes. It could be 2 minutes, it could be 5 minutes, because again, this has salicylic acid in it. And if you don't let it sit on your skin for a moment, you're just going to be basically washing your body as though you're using regular soap to wash your body. So I let this sit on my skin again for 2 to 5 minutes, and I just relax. I take my time, or I then take my sponge or my loofah or my glove sponges, whatever it is that I'm taking my shower with, and then I scrub and then I wash my body properly with the soap still on my body, and it lathers quite decently, and then I wash my body and then I rinse off. And that is the end of my time in the shower. I think that the most important portion of all of these items that have active ingredients is that you allow it to sit on your skin for a while, or you allow it to sit on the problem areas that you're trying to clear hyperpigmentation from for a moment. I step out of the shower, I use a clean towel, emphasis on clean towel, because you cannot do all of that work in the shower and come out of the shower and use a dirty towel. And then after I'm done drying my body up, I don't have any special active ingredient lotion that I use. I use this body lotion. It's called Nutrius Brazilian Body Butter Cream. It's by a brand called Nutrius. It is a dupe for the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, or Bum Bum. I doubt that it's called Bum Bum, I think it's called Boom Boom. But it's a dupe for the Brazilian butter cream that looks like this. This I bought from Sam's Club. They did discontinue it, but I think that it's available online. I did stock up on it, so I won't be running out for a while. This is infused with kapuaku butter, coconut oil, acai oil, and guarana extract. It smells divine, but it doesn't smell as highly fragranced as the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. I think that's one of the things that I like the most about it. The only thing that I do though is for optimal hydration and to lock in the moisture and to keep me, looking glowy all day though, is I mix some Vaseline Cocoa Radiant Body Oil into this. So when I open a new jar, I pour half of it out and I mix half of the Vaseline into it. So I'm not doing the mixing, every time I'm lotioning my body. And I mix this, half and half in here. And it does wonders for my skin. I stay moisturized all day and my skin is happy. And so when I'm done moisturizing, I just put my clothes on and go about my day. Of course, if it's during the day, I go in with some body sunscreen. Sunscreen is really important if you're trying to clear hyperpigmentation, okay? The same way that when you're working on clearing spots and hyperpigmentation on your face, sunscreen is a very, very highly, important step. It's also important for your body. Imagine if you're doing all of this work and then you're going out in the sun and then you're getting more sun damage. You're kind of just wasting time and money, and you're not going to be getting the optimal results that you're looking for. This is the sunscreen that I use. It is the Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch Lotion Sunscreen SPF 30. This is what it looks like again. Now, with shaving over the years, I did experience some hyperpigmentation in my underarms and in my lady area. And I'm going to show you something that has really, really helped me with clearing hyperpigmentation and ingrown hairs. Just throwing that in as a bonus for this video. If you want me to do a detailed video about, keeping your underarms and your lady area looking pretty, let me know in the comment section. I would be glad to do that for you guys. But the one thing that I'm about to share with you is something that has really, really helped. It's two things actually that have really helped me with hyperpigmentation in my underarms and in my lady area. It is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% toner. There was a time that this was the toner that I used for my face, but this is no longer my toner of choice for my face. So what I do is I put it on a cotton pad and I go over my underarm on both sides, preferably after I lotion, because my skin is sometimes quicker to dry up. So preferably after I have lotion, because if I stay too long, I get really, really dry and my lotion doesn't go on as smoothly as it should. So what I do with this is I put it on a cotton pad and I go over my underarm on both sides and on my bikini area as well. Of course, being careful, you don't want to get 7% glycolic acid where it shouldn't be. This next thing that I use is this Varnish PFB thing. It's from Amazon. I buy it from Amazon. I'm gonna put it on the screen. It's called the Varnish PFB Chroma Bright. It promises skin brightening, ingrown hair relief, waxing / razor bumps relief, cool blue roll-on, and it's for men and women. The active ingredients in this, I don't know what it is. PFB varnish with chromabite reduces skin discoloration. Directions on this says to use on the face, neck, underarms, legs, and bikini area. I wouldn't put this on my face, and I don't think you should put this on your face as well. I just don't think that it belongs on your face, and that's just my personal prerogative, but it says that you can use it on your face. I've used this for going on 2 years now, and it has severely brightened up my underarms. And those are really the two things that have helped with hyperpigmentation in my underarms and in my bikini area. Again, with all of these things, especially with your bikini area, you definitely want to make sure that you're not getting these products in places that they don't belong, please. This is basically everything that I have for you for my hyperpigmentation body care routine. I believe that if you follow these steps and you make sure that whatever has active ingredients, salicylic acid, retinol, AHA, BHAs, whatever, you're making sure that you're not just slapping them on your body and rinsing them off. They need time to sit on your body and get in there and do what they're supposed to do. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me know what kind of videos you guys like and enjoy the most, and it also helps YouTube suggest me to more of my target audience like you. And if you're dealing with hyperpigmentation, it does get better. You do find a routine that works for you if you do it right, and I wish you the very best. And until my next video, toodles!